Highly regarded as the king of late-night television from the 1960s through the early 1990s, Johnny Carson made a significant impact on the entertainment world. Throughout his illustrious career, he engaged with numerous high-profile guests, but one particular figure stood out as someone Carson could not tolerate. This guest, known for their controversial antics and unpredictable behavior, often clashed with Carson's more polished style. Their appearances on the show were marked by tension, leading to awkward exchanges that left both the audience and Carson feeling uneasy. In contrast, Carson had a few guests he genuinely enjoyed having on the show. These individuals brought humor, charm, and a sense of camaraderie that made for memorable segments. Their interactions were often filled with laughter and mutual respect, showcasing the lighter side of late-night television. As we delve into the dynamics of Carson's relationships with his guests, we will explore the reasons behind his disdain for this particular icon and highlight the guests who brought him joy during his legendary run. Known for his legendary late-night TV career, Johnny Carson became a household name through his engaging interviews and sharp wit. However, despite his charm, he had a strong dislike for one particular guest, which highlighted the complexities of his personality. Carson's journey into the world of entertainment began in his childhood, where he developed a love for magic. He performed magic tricks at a young age, captivating audiences and showcasing his talent. This early passion was nurtured by strong family support, which played a crucial role in shaping his career. His family encouraged his interests, allowing him to explore the world of performance. This foundation laid the groundwork for his future success in television, where he would become a beloved figure. Carson's ability to connect with people and entertain millions made him a significant part of American culture, and his early experiences in magic and family support were key elements in his rise to fame. After serving in the Navy during World War II, Johnny Carson returned to the world of entertainment, where he would make a significant mark. His career took a major turn when he became the host of The Tonight Show in 1962. This role would define his legacy and establish him as a household name. Carson's charm, wit, and ability to connect with guests and audiences alike made the show a staple of American television. Over the years, he showcased a variety of talent, helping to launch the careers of many comedians who would go on to become stars in their own right. Notable figures such as Jim Carrey, Ellen DeGeneres, Eddie Murphy, and Andy Kaufman all found their footing on his stage. Carson's influence on comedy and late-night television is immeasurable, as he set the standard for future hosts and shaped the landscape of entertainment for decades. His ability to blend humor with genuine conversation created a unique atmosphere that resonated with viewers, making The Tonight Show a beloved program. Among the many guests on The Tonight Show, British-born comedian Bob Hope stood out as one of Carson's least favorite guests. Despite this personal sentiment, Bob Hope's career was nothing short of remarkable. He had a long, multifaceted career as a comedian, actor, and producer. Hope was known for his quick wit and charm, which made him a beloved figure in entertainment. He hosted the Academy Awards an impressive 19 times, showcasing his ability to connect with audiences and navigate the complexities of live television. His contributions to comedy and film earned him numerous accolades, and he became a staple in American pop culture. Hope's unique style blended humor with a touch of patriotism, often performing for troops during wartime, which solidified his status as a national treasure. His legacy continues to influence comedians and entertainers today, reflecting the enduring impact of his work in show business. Despite the many achievements of Bob Hope, Johnny Carson had a distinct dislike for the way Hope appeared on his show. Carson found Hope's performances to be repetitive and overly controlled. Each time Hope came on, it felt like he was following the same predictable script. This predictability did not sit well with Carson, who thrived on spontaneity and genuine interactions. Hope's reliance on pre-written gags made the experience feel less authentic. Carson preferred moments that were unscripted, where the humor could arise naturally from the conversation. The contrast between their styles was stark. While Hope was a master of timing and delivery, his approach lacked the improvisational flair that Carson valued. This difference in style created a tension that was palpable during their interactions. Carson's desire for a more organic flow in dialogue clashed with Hope's structured routine, leading to a dynamic that was less than harmonious. The essence of their comedic philosophies highlighted the broader differences in their approaches to entertainment. Carson had a complex relationship with Bob Hope. While he held a deep respect for Hope's significant contributions to the world of entertainment, he found himself frustrated by the rigid format of Hope's appearances on The Tonight Show. These segments often lacked the spontaneity and humor that Carson valued. Hope's style was more structured, which did not align with Carson's preference for improvisation and a more relaxed atmosphere. Hope's frequent surprise visits to the show, typically aimed at promoting his latest projects, became a source of annoyance for Carson. These unexpected appearances often disrupted the flow of the show, leaving Carson with little control over the situation. Despite his personal feelings, Carson maintained a professional demeanor, recognizing Hope's status as a legendary figure in comedy. This tension between admiration and irritation highlighted the challenges of working with someone who, while a giant in the industry, did not share the same comedic approach. Carson's ability to navigate this relationship showcased his professionalism, even as he grappled with the frustrations that came with Hope's frequent interruptions. The dynamic between the two men reflected the complexities of show business, where respect for talent can coexist with personal differences. As Hope aged, his appearances on the show became a mix of nostalgia and concern. His memory and hearing issues were evident, which added a layer of frustration for Carson. The once vibrant and quick-witted comedian struggled to keep up with the demands of the show. Hope's insistence on bringing highlight reels from his past performances became a regular feature, but it often felt like a crutch rather than a celebration of his career. This reliance on old footage made the segments predictable, leading to a sense of monotony that Carson found challenging. The specific questions Hope required further contributed to the frustration, as they limited the spontaneity that made the show exciting. Carson, known for his sharp humor and quick thinking, found himself navigating a delicate balance between honoring his friend and managing the repetitive nature of their interactions. The dynamic shifted, and what was once a lively exchange turned into a routine that lacked the spark it once had. The impact of these repetitive segments was felt not just by Carson but also by the audience, who began to sense the change in energy. The joy of the unexpected was replaced by a formula that, while comforting, lacked the thrill of true entertainment. Despite his personal feelings, Carson found it difficult to turn down Bob Hope's appearances on his show. NBC held a deep reverence for Hope, who had a long and fruitful relationship with the network. This connection meant that Hope's presence was often seen as a significant event, and Carson had to navigate the complexities of his own feelings while accommodating the network's wishes. The dynamic between Carson and Hope was often marked by tension, yet it also provided moments of genuine entertainment for the audience. In addition to Hope, many other legendary figures graced the stage of Carson's show, creating unforgettable moments. Frank Sinatra brought his charm and charisma, often engaging in playful banter with Carson. Orson Welles, known for his dramatic flair, added a unique touch to the conversations, making them memorable. Robin Williams, with his quick wit and energetic presence, often left Carson and the audience in stitches, showcasing the spontaneity that made the show so beloved. Joan Rivers, a trailblazer in comedy, brought her sharp humor and bold personality, creating lively exchanges that resonated with viewers. These interactions not only highlighted the talents of the guests, but also showcased Carson's ability to connect with them, making each episode a cherished experience for fans. Carson had feuds with several celebrities, but his interactions with Bob Hope were the most strained, reflecting his frustration with Hope's rigid style. While Johnny Carson enjoyed a legendary career with memorable interviews and guest appearances, his relationship with Bob Hope was one of the most difficult. Lieutenant Carson's frustration stemmed from Hope's predictable, scripted approach, which clashed with the talk show host's love for improvisation and genuine conversation. Carson thrived on spontaneity, often engaging in witty banter and unscripted moments that delighted audiences. In contrast, Hope's performances were marked by a formulaic delivery that left little room for the kind of organic interaction Carson preferred. Despite these challenges, Carson maintained professionalism, though he never warmed up to Hope on a personal or professional level. Their encounters were often marked by an underlying tension, as Carson struggled to connect with someone whose style was so different from his own. This dynamic highlighted the complexities of celebrity relationships, where personal and professional lines often blurred, leading to memorable yet strained interactions.